but I do need to go. So can I move this?
No, the road's closed.
But that's what I'm saying.
You know, she just thinks the world revolves around her. Like, okay, ma'am, yeah, let's just clean up. Hey, guys, pack your shit. Time to go. This bitch needs to go to work.
And all these residents, there's only one way out.
I understand, but it was advertised.
Yeah, so they told me to move my car in here.
Right, but the road is closed, and we can't let people out. Okay.
Okay, so like I said, I apologize, but I'm not going to do this.
No, you can't.
And I wanted to say, I don't know what kind of car she is. It's either Nissan, but the type of woman who would do this would drive like a BMW for sure. And I kind of think that's what this car is.
Move the cones. The road's closed. 10 serving units at the Patuxent place. I apologize for the inconvenience. I'd be happy to call you a taxi.
There has to be another way. I'm not taking.
Oh, she's clapping.
Taxi all the way to Virginia. I work in Virginia.
I understand. And I apologize for the inconvenience. But unfortunately,
you never noticed that they were like setting up tents and like blocking the road off and shit like that. They probably made it abundantly clear. You think it's a BMW? Yeah, I definitely think it's a BMW for sure. Yeah, it's just the BMW sociopathic entitlement, how they drive, and like they just think shit like revolves around them, stuff like that too. I had an experience not too long ago where I was doing tree work at someone's house and I put like cones up in their driveway and stuff because I was like dropping the tree into their driveway. And I made it abundantly clear. And the idiot just like drove in anyways. He just drove right over the cones and went in. It's like, well, dude, didn't you see how there was cones there and there was like a rope going to where the tree was being pulled and shit? Like it's like abundantly clear here. And they're just like, nope, you're in my way. Bye. Get out. And like, it was just like, it's crazy. And the only thing that fuels that is just entitlement, big ego. She thinks she's more important than this entire parade.
I don't have to come back.
And I should just make an exception to her. And she probably is just running late anyways.
I just need to get out. I need to get out. Like, is there any way you can call somebody?
I can't. Unfortunately, there's several people that I've had to say that can't come out. This is just one of those.
And do you think this was a man he would be saying this? Maybe, but this is definitely a woman thing. See, in her woman brain, she's thinking like, why isn't the world revolving around me? I'm being polite. I'm being nice. Why isn't the world revolving around what I need? I clapped about it. I'm doing duck hands. I'm doing all the right things. I'm trying to ask for a supervisor. Why aren't they just why isn't everything revolving around me?
Times where I can't let you out.
I'm not trying to be against nobody's law, but I gotta go.
I understand. I can't have you do that.
But I gotta
Stop. You cannot move this. I'm telling you right now.
Oh, I gotta go to work. What do you want me to do? Like, I have to go to work.
You cannot get out. I can't help you with that. Please do not disturb this area.
I might have to.
Ma'am.
She just doesn't give a shit. Look at this. The cop is just and like at this point, just drive through the tape. It'll just go like right over the car. This is ridiculous.
I'm so sorry.
You're gonna be placed on.
Yep, BMW. Yep.
Under arrest.
Exactly. That's exactly what it was going to be.
10 of a vehicle trying to run through the roadblock. It's 2 George Lincoln 4626. Stop!
If this was a man, they would have like shot him through the windshield already.
Stop your car.
What's her brother's name? Daryl Brooks Jr. Oh, Daryl Brooks Jr. was the guy who like drove through the parade was in Wisconsin and like deleted a bunch of people. We need to cover that one time on this show. I absolutely thought the court case was hilarious. Actually, let me write that down right now, and maybe we'll even go look into it, but I'd rather do a good presentation on it. Daryl Brooks Jr. Parade. driver. Okay, here we go.
Stop!
Excuse me.
Stop!
Look at this!
And there's a lady running down the street now in a BMW. Stop!
Look at this! And the simp cop, if this was a guy, he would have done something. Look at this! No, she does just literally does not care.
We're at 6 now. Stop! Stop! Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. You're under arrest.
Okay, Damn it. Okay.
What an idiot. So this is part of Tylenol brain, maybe too. She just I don't even know what to say.
I didn't even get the word. Okay. I'm done.
And you know what her job is? She's probably a nurse, but she's probably one of the exact people who I talked about who will work at urgent care and does not give a shit if you're bleeding out. I almost guarantee you that is like what she is like. She's not going to work because it's like her passion or something like that. She's going to work because she has to like pay for that BMW.
I know.
And this is the downtown, so she has a downtown garden style apartment. Probably pays $2,800 a month plus the BMW, and she makes about $80K. Cooked in debt, entitled.
All right, y'all got to record. I just.
Okay, she's also cuffed at 228. Start the countdown for Floyd's Law.
Trying to get to work. I live in these apartments, and there's no other way out. Oh, my mom!
Here.
Bro, okay, okay.
Relax. Stop. 10 to Adam 5. Secure that vehicle.
Move your arm!
Stop.
Bro.
Bruh. Jesus help us. There's a church there. Take her for I think that's a church right there. Take her in for exorcism because she is just. I don't even know.
Everything's on camera. Stop.
I don't care. This is uncomfortable.
Okay.
My mom is right there. Can you just call her?
You're under arrest. Sit.
Yeah, she's not dressed to be a nurse. That's a good point.
Turn around, sit on the wall. Sit.
Okay, you can stop touching me now. So, can I go call my mom?
Do you have any injuries?
What?
Do you have any injuries?
No.
Okay. Stop. Just sit on the wall.
I just need to go to fucking work. Like, that's
Well, you're under arrest, so stop.
Bro, where's my phone?
Wow.
Just call my mom.
Now, guys, this is who's working at your healthcare facilities is somebody like this, that they just do not care.
Oh, so you can get my girl, right?
Even if she's not, a nurse in this scenario, this is like who you're getting.
Oh, let me go.
And at least they actually care about their work a little bit showing up. But for a lot of these people, work is just the distraction for them.
Stop.
That's why they use it as a distraction. They use it like, I just got to go to work. They think if they go to work, it just erases everything.
Oh, let me go. I'm just trying to go to work, bro.
Stop. Relax.
Oh, stop.
Oh, here's Nug Nug.
Stop.
The demon's coming out right at the church door.
I'm just trying to go to.
She has no bra on. You see this? Look at this. Look at these titties here. She might be 304ing. Look at that. She's like turned on by this. Maybe that's something in her pockets or something. She might actually be like a 304.
Trying to go to work. I'm literally, all I'm trying to do is go to work.
Okay. Sleep right there. Right there, that's good.
Are you gonna stop and sit?
I'm trying.
Like a dog?
Sit. You may sit. You may not stand up. You may sit.
Gosh.
So you can sit.
Is it Kiki pop?
I don't know. And somebody is live on their phone like this right now, so I just turned the phone over
Where's the phone?
on the other seat, sir.
Okay.
So she started live streaming the shit.
I got the phone. I'm just getting her ID too.
They better not give her a slap on the wrist.
Gonna hit nobody.
You almost hit 25 people coming out of the
Almost
street.
is a hit.
All you had to do was listen to me.
This is so. See this eye right here? That's Tylenol brain. Tylenol brain is, like I said, you're not aware of your surroundings. You don't understand a situation. Shit's not computing to you. You're a dark-eyed nihilist. You don't care that you almost hit somebody. If she got away with it, she wouldn't care at all. That is the part of the Tylenol brain. Tylenol brain is something you need to tell somebody, like an entire concept of something that you should never have to tell them. Like, hey, when something's blocked off and cops and people are beating on your window to not drive down the road, you shouldn't be driving down the road. And you see all these kids and people here in the street, and it's just blocked off. We're actually, when you're around the Tylenol brain people, it makes you more retarded because you have to think on such a low thinking level and dumb it down for them. Today I sold a truck to somebody and my address is a little bit hard to find, but I was like, make sure you type in this address and confirm these other things. If not, it will send you like 20 minutes north. So I said, make sure it's near a lake, make sure this and this on your GPS before you do it. And they're like, oh, okay, sure. And they just won't do it. It's like, dude, I told you 7 times to try to make your life and my life easier. I'm not telling it to you to be a control freak or something. I'm telling it to you because, my address is difficult. It's easy one to find, but it's on GPS. It's very difficult. So, Tylenol brain, raised by a single mom, never been told no. Probably, yeah. I was just trying to bring it up as a related example because that is a little bit of a black-eyed nihilist. See in her eye right now that this isn't all computing and she can just look away and think that she can just not have consequences here. That's kind of like what Tylenol brain is. They don't think of any ramifications of anything.
And you could have left. Instead, you bumped me with your car and then drove down the street and almost hit 16, 15 people. What is wrong with you?
I'm trying to get to work.
Okay. We said you couldn't drive. You could have taken an Uber.
Notice that how she just looked up when she said that? And that's a valid excuse for anything.
To get to work.
Okay.
I'm trying to get to work. So she in her mind, that overrides that no one else is important besides that one thing.
We said you could.
You are just a minor detail in her life. You're a freaking like a road. You're a speed bump. You're a literal human speed bump.
Couldn't drive.
And get to work might mean something actually nefarious because I don't know. She ain't dressed up to go to a corporate office. She might be there hoeing some type of sugar baby type thing. That's probably what it is.
Could have taken an Uber, but no, you wanted to drive your car out in the middle of the street.
And I told you my circumstances, so.
Your circumstances don't justify your behavior.
See how that didn't compute? That did not compute or register at all.
Is it key fob or what?
Yeah, it'd be a key fob for this push to start.
Let's turn that off.
See what I did wrong.
Maybe a judge can make reason with you.
Okay, all right. Can you take me out these cuffs? They're uncomfortable.
You're under arrest. You're going to jail.
Okay, stop touching me. Just get off me then. Just stop
Then
touching
sit
me.
and stop
Okay,
trying to
get
get
off
off.
me.
I'm not getting off of you.
Heel, ho, heel. You're a dog. Heel.
I'm not about to do nothing.
Based on your behavior, I don't trust the words coming out of your mouth.
So Little demon.
Gosh. All right. Stop doing it. Damn.
As more officers arrive on scene, one of them brings new information about the incident possibly being premeditated.
This is a planned thing. Her male counterpart asked if she could get out. Officer Kadiri gave them an option that he would escort them. That was like over an hour ago.
They even tried to help her get out with everything. Wow. She probably was so like just taking her time in the bathroom or doing some self-absorbed dumb shit and messed up her opportunity to even do it.
To get them out of 7th Street. They didn't come out to do it at that time.
Yeah, they waited. They wasted someone's time. Like, well, they got to revolve around what I'm doing.
She just did all this, so.
So you guys have prior interaction?
Not with her. The male half. I don't know if it's boyfriend, husband, whatever.
Sugar daddy.
They all had came to me 2.5 hours ago.
All right, now for real, can you call my mom?
No, you're an adult. How old are you?
It's not about the age, it's about where she's at. She's right there.
What's the date of birth here?
Well, I've been calling Tylenol Brain a real thing, and I was calling it the let me go back to the equation here. So I'll do a whole episode on it. I was saying how it's a redundancy factor. The T fat, let me not this. It's yes. T-brain redundancy factor. So the Tylenol Brain reduces your again, this is something that I'm making up, but reduces your brain's like, you just kind of like 30% of you is just kind of a dead, dumb, numb, slow, minor sociopath. And you just don't care about anything. Like a third of your soul is dead. A third of your brain processing power is dead. You cannot be a peak performer and have Tylenol Brain. They cannot happen together. Maybe I'll put it that way. So it's a redundancy factor on like 20 to 30. It affects 20 to 30% of maybe the population, but it's 20, 30% of your like ability to like be in the moment, be sharp, be thinking about like the 20, 30% that didn't work for this dumb bitch to drive through a parade and not still see how she's still not understanding anything. That understanding the concept of anything, that's Tylenol Brain. My friend coined this because we were doing a job cutting some trees for this guy and he wanted me to do some other excavation work, but he kept kind of like changing stuff around, not making sense. Like I cut like a 30-foot tree and him and his wife were like, oh, are you going to like replant this tree over here? It's like, are you retarded? Like we cut the, like things like that. Tylenol Brain. It's like once my friend had told me that, it was the only thing that made any sense. And that's what Tylenol, like we'll go into, I'll go into it more on another thing. We'll go into it on another thing, but I'm calling it the Tylenol redundancy factor. And that's in companies, that's in services, that's in morals, it's in a whole bunch of areas.
96.
Okay. Yeah, you're an adult.
I never said I wasn't. I'm just saying she's right there. Like literally right there.
Okay. You're an adult.
Okay.
Stay there.
Don't pull away. Don't pull away. We don't need any more of this.
You're fine.
Just be gentle. That's all I'm asking.
Hayes is 304.
I got to go to the station, do some paperwork. So we're going to be in charge. I'll be back. They're going to call it an evening unit to transport. Hey, since you dealt with boyfriend earlier about the situation, you mind doing yeah, just give me kind of the rundown on what that was this morning.
Yeah, so basically, I guess he went up to Wagner. He asked him, could he get out?
And that was at 7th and Main?
Right. And Wagner said no. So he came up to me. Basically, was just like, hey.
That's what I imagine Dante's Inferno looks like. But I'm not saying he's like a cop.
The girl got to go to work. How can we get out? So I was like, hey. Should have paid attention. Yeah, exactly. So I was just like, hey, I'll go talk to the officer. I was like, there's no way she's going to be able to get out. But if she comes outside right now, I can escort you up there. If the officer
They gave her an opportunity. They gave her an opportunity. And she probably pissed away the time. Because she thinks the world revolves around her.
He was like, perfect. So he went inside, but he never came back out. I guess essentially she came out whenever she was ready and just, but she
Which was probably like 30 minutes later.
was made aware.
And by the way, she didn't get dressed up nice either, or, you know, do anything like that.
Because I spoke to the boyfriend.
And that cop, this guy probably waited there like a half hour, and she's like, hey, if they're not going to come outside in a half hour, I don't even know what we're doing here. And by the way, he's not wrong. That's probably what I would do too.
How do we know that that's her boyfriend?
We don't, other than him just saying, like, coming out and saying, my girlfriend needs to get out.
Hey, real quick, you're not injured, right?
No,
Okay, because we have fireboard here. They'll check you out.
I'm fine, thank you.
Are you diabetic or anything?
No.
Do you have any conditions that we would need to know
Do you
about
need
for
any
your safety?
Tylenol?
Okay.
She ain't gonna make work. Huh? She ain't gonna make work. No, the barrels is there with the tape across them. She pulls up. I said, "Hey, I'm sorry, the road's closed." And she's like, "No, I'm
And that guy was a simp. So the original cop let it get way out of hand. Who this body cam guy is, he let it get way out of hand. I think if it was a guy, they maybe would have been more aggressive to him. They should have tasered her like right away, or broke the windshield, or put the he should have put stuff in front of her tires or something like that. He could have handled it in a much more efficient manner. What if she plowed out a whole bunch of people because he was simping, being nice, dealing with her bullshit? Put a 1 in the chat if you think that was really on this cop here. She probably works at a bar. Yeah. That's probably right, Red Door. Yeah. She probably works at a bar or maybe a stripper. Or 304, yeah. Well, she works as a stripper. That's also like at a bar, so it's probably like each right.
not trying to cause an issue, but I'm getting out." And she gets out of her car, rips down the.
And if this was like a middle, this is why I want stuff like you could like Singapore style, cane this woman in the streets, cane her in the streets, have it be a parade where you come up and cane this chick as she tried to drive you over. Cane this woman in the street. That's the only way that she'll learn. And that's what exactly should happen. They should be caning her in the street. If it's a guy, they should be caning her in the street. If it was me doing this, I should be getting caned in the street for this.
Tape. I stand in front of her car. I'm like, "Stop. Like, you can't go." And I start calling the tag out.
Instead, they're going to like give her like an ice cream and she's probably going to get off very easy for this. She'll be charged a decent amount, but she'll probably get off very easy for this, I bet, later.
Pushes me out of the way, goes tearing down the street. I'm running after her car. Firefighters start pounding on her head, so we yoked her out of the car after that. Because people only care about themselves. We talked to the fire department. Anybody that's down there, if there's any witness information for the use of force, can we get witness information?
Can you put your feet down? You're in this car right here.
Cold, may I have shoes before I go?
Are there shoes in that car?
No, you don't need shoes. You're a dog.
Thank you.
Do you have anything in your pockets? Hang on. Just gonna reach across you.
This suspect, 28-year-old Kai Debris Bostic, was charged with second-degree
Kai Debris Bostic? What the hell kind of name is that?
assault, 2 counts of resisting arrest, disorderly conduct, failure to obey a reasonable and lawful order, and reckless endangerment. During her first appearance in court, her attorney stated that Kai was trying to get to work, and the incident was an unfortunate reaction to police instructions. The judge pushed back and said the incident was an extremely dangerous situation and subsequently denied bond for the suspect. Kai later took a plea deal, pleading guilty to failure to obey a reasonable and lawful order, while all other charges were dismissed. She was sentenced to 13 days in jail and 2 years of probation.
Road closure.